And if you are reviled, that means if people make fun of you for the name of Christ, you are blessed, because then the Spirit of glory and of God rests on you. You know, in the Old Testament, if the children of Israel suffered, it was a punishment. When God was happy with the children of Israel, they always became wealthy and healthy, and they had plenty of crops, plenty of money, etc. But in the New Testament, it is the exact opposite. It says here, don't be surprised when there's a trial comes into your midst. That's the normal way for the Christian. And he says the great example is Jesus Christ, who himself has gone ahead of us in the way of suffering. So don't think that the blessing of God in your life is proved by prosperity and comfort and all that. No. It is by suffering that we come and fulfill God's purpose. Now, when we talk about suffering, immediately you think of cancer or heart attack or poverty. No. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about suffering because you're a Christian. You don't get cancer because you're a Christian. You don't get poverty because you're a Christian. But if you stand up for Jesus Christ in your place of work, in your home with your relatives, there is a suffering that will come to you. That means people will cause problems for you. I've had all types of problems that I faced in my life, which I could have avoided if I stopped following Christ and stopped standing up for the Lord. But I didn't want to do that. I said, Lord, I'm going to stand up for you because you hung on a cross for me. I want to stand up for you till the end of my life. But if I have to suffer, I suffer. It's okay. I'm willing to accept it. I have no problem with that. Because I saw in the New Testament, that is the way Jesus planned for us. Now, the reason I say that is, see, some of you may be going through some trials in your life. Don't think that is a strange thing. That's what it says here. Don't think it is a strange thing. Don't be surprised if there's some strange thing. Because he says in chapter 4, 1 Peter 4 and verse 1, if you suffer in the flesh, you will stop sinning. So we need to understand that expression. 1 Peter 4 verse 1. You know, for nearly 20 years of my Christian life, I read that verse, I never understood it. I thought suffering in the flesh means I got to have some sickness or go to jail or for Christ's sake or those type of things. No. Do you think everybody who goes to jail stops sinning? Do you think everybody who becomes sick stops sinning? Do you think everybody who gets some type of physical affliction stops sinning? No, but here it says if you suffer in the flesh, you will stop sinning. So we need to understand what is this suffering in the flesh that will make you stop sinning. That cannot be persecution, it cannot be sickness, it cannot be financial difficulty. Those are all sufferings. Sickness is a suffering, financial difficulties is a suffering, opposition from relatives is a suffering. But do you overcome sin by financial difficulty?